Okay, I had to watch 2 episodes. I'll probably do that with the next two also, and then be finished. I was episode 7 was was an info dumpy episode, but I really enjoyed it because finally getting some answers. Kind of got more in episode 8, but nothing definitive besides the fact that the world has been split into one of the physical and one of the psychic. It's a Noah's Ark kind of deal, where 2/3 of the world was taken to the world of psychics, and apparently is all peaceful and wonderful. And then the last third is left here to basically drown from the flood that is the physical. And the two white hair brothers were sent back here to try to save the ones left behind, or I guess the ones that they feel were left behind, because there's still psychics in the physical world. But it's basically explained that those ones are still here basically because they couldn't let go of certain like concepts or things like money, power. So it left them there. But once they get a better understanding of the self, they can be brought over to the psychic world, which we haven't seen. We've only seen what's going on now and trying to handle this. I don't know how likely we are to see that by the time this is over. I know there was another series called Nighthead. I'm not sure if it's connected to this necessarily. I think I've read that it wasn't, but I'm not so sure. And just a whole bunch of training to further develop the abilities, especially Naya. Now you're trying to read, because clearly the brothers know that something is up with the organization they work for. Not enough to leave it, but they know that clearly they're not being told everything. And I'm glad it was brought up by the brother, the big brother, that the other brothers are basically the same age, so it doesn't really make sense. But also, they're psychics, and some of y'all can see the future. It might be possible that someone has the ability to time travel, and also we've seen that people were told certain things, and then a certain amount of time was skipped. So clearly, time isn't all together either. So it's not like impossible. But the question would be why? Because they don't seem like the type to do it, the White Hair Brothers. But then we meet the Prophet, who clearly I think is full of it and sus. I think a lot of stuff she said was true, but not all of it. And when you listen to her, clearly she is manipulating this world to be a certain way. Because she talking about it should be the physical, and that the reason that they saw a vision of the world in it is because the other brothers are here, which is creating a paradox because of the connection they have with the other set of brothers. Even though they were sent here to save them, but the prophet said saying that that's the opposite of what's going to happen. Now, I don't think the prophet is like lying about the world ending, but the cause of it ending, though, I think is a lie. And also, her basically saying the world that we live in that's messed up as it is should be that way, instead of basically a collective or a hive minds, what she describing the psychic world as like a peaceful hive mind, everyone thinking the same type world. Which, some people like that's boring, but that's how you end up with people that want the world to be trash and hierarchies. I don't know though. They disappeared again. This time without seeing we didn't see the girl. But they disappeared again. The one girl that could see some degree in the future was left. She's still here, so I'm guessing she still has a role to play. And the book was dropped, so Guess she gonna grab that and run off now. And then the commander clearly survived the helicopter fall, so I'm not sure what's up with him. And I'm just curious to see where we could go from here. These 2 episodes were fantastic. The mystery got answered, but still more questions as to what's truly going on and who is telling the full truth, or if anyone has been telling the full truth and not just lies mixed with truths. Either way, fantastic 2 episodes. Can't wait to see what's next.